Before we start with the detailed explanation of the chapter, we must know what values we are going to learn in this chapter. We are going to learn the values of courage, determination, perseverance, not losing hope in difficult times, even through our suffering, thinking about other people. And these values we learn from Prashant. In his personal life, he was undergoing through a very difficult time. It had although been 7 years since he had lost his mother, but the void which was left by her demise, it was not yet fulfilled. He was still living in that insecurity about losing a loved one, a near and dear one, when this cyclone hit Odisha. He could very well understand the plight of those people who have lost some or the other family members. There were families where all the members have perished to this storm, leaving behind sometimes only orphaned children, sometimes old aged parents, and sometimes widows. Shant forgot his grief and he just focused upon helping these people and bringing them back on the tracks of their life. Let us read the chapter in detail. On 27th October 1999, 7 years after his mother's death, Prashant had gone to the block headquarters of Arsama, a small town in coastal Odisha, some 18 kilometers from his village, to spend a day with a friend. It was the day of 27th October 1999. Prashant, who was a 19-year-old boy and who was a native of a village in the coastal state of Odisha, was on a visit to a friend in Irsama, which is a small town in Odisha and a block headquarter in Jagatpura district. His village was at a distance of 18 kilometers from Arsama. Prashant had lost his mother 7 years ago. In the evening, a dark and menacing storm quickly gathered. Winds beat against the houses with a speed and fury that Prashant had never witnessed before. That very day, a storm gathered in the evening. Furious wind, accompanied by continuous rain, lashed the place. And the scenario was such that Prashant had never witnessed before. He has never seen any such before where the wind was blowing at such a heavy speed. Heavy and incessant rain filled the darkness. Ancient trees were uprooted and crashed to the earth. The devastation, the havoc of nature, nature's fury, could be imagined. Screams could be heard as trees got uprooted and destroyed the houses as they fell on them. Screams rent the ear as people and houses were swiftly washed away. The water flowed with such gush that it swept away houses and people and trees that came in its way. The angry waters swirled into his friend's house neck deep. There was neck deep water at his friend's house. The building was of brick and mortar and was strong enough to survive the devastation of the wind's velocity of 350 kilometers per hour. But the cold terror of the family grew with the crashing of trees that had got uprooted and fallen on their houses, sometime in the middle of the night, damaging its roof and walls. As his friend's house was a pakka house, it was able to resist the strong winds. The speed of the wind was 350 kilometers per hour, and this was something which people in that coastal area also have never experienced. His friend's family was terrorized because in the middle of the night trees had fallen on the house, damaging the roof and walls of the building. Word meanings: the crazed destruction wrought by the cyclone and the surge of the ocean continued for the next 36 hours, although wind speed had reduced somewhat by the next morning. The storm, which hit Odisha, continued for the next 1.5 days, although the wind had slowed down. To escape the waters rising in the house, Prashant and his friend's family had taken refuge on the roof. Now, since water has already entered the house and the water level was rising, what was decided was that Prashant and his friend's family, they will take shelter on the roof of the house. This was the only safest place that they could find. Prashant will never forget the shock he experienced at his first glimpse of the devastation wrought by the super cyclone in the grey light of the early morning. When the storm hit, it was night, and when in the daylight, after going on the rooftop, Prashant witnessed the scene, he was thoroughly horrified. He saw the destruction which was caused by the super cyclone. A raging, deadly brown sheet of water covered everything as far as the eyes could see. As far as Prashant could see, he saw a cover of muddy brown water only, and the people, the animals, the trees which have been uprooted could be seen being carried away by the water. Only fractured cement houses stood in a few places. There were the remains of shattered houses surrounded by the water. Bloated animal carcasses and human corpses floated in every direction. Dead bodies of human beings and animals floated in the water. All around, even huge and old trees had fallen. Two coconut trees had fallen on the roof of their house. This was a blessing in disguise because the tender coconuts from the trees kept the trapped family from starving in the several days that followed. Wherever the eyes could see, they could only witness the devastation, the destruction that was caused by the cyclone. They could see huge trees which had been uprooted, they had fallen and now they were floating around. Two coconut trees had fallen on the roof of their house also. Initially, the family thought that the trees had damaged the roof and walls of the house. But later on, they realized that this proved to be beneficial for them. As they were trapped in the house because of the heavy flow of water around the house, they ate the raw coconuts from these trees and saved themselves from dying due to devastation. For the next 2 days, Prashant sat huddled with his friend's family in the open on the rooftop. They froze in the cold and incessant rain. The rain water washed away Prashant's tears. The only thought that flashed through his mind was whether his family had survived the fury of the super cyclone. Was he to be bereaved once more? They spent the next 2 days, means Prashant, his friend, and the friend's family. They spent the next 2 days on the rooftop. Everyone was scared, so scared that they quietly sat together in a group. It was very cold due to the continuous rain, and apart from it, the continuous rain It also washed away Prashant's tears. He could no more think about his own personal grief, about the loss of his mother, but things had started materializing in his mind. Now, when he saw the destruction all around him, he could think of countless Prashants who have lost their mothers and fathers in this difficult time. He was worried also, he was worried about his family members. Maybe he could have lost another family member and would be in grief over the loss of a one loved ones once again. This was the thought that really troubled Prashant. Word meanings and some MCQs based on these portion that we have studied.